Hey everyone, my name is Atarah and I am CEO and owner of Crowns Creations. And at Crowns Creations, we offer some of the best health and wellness products, the best quality Seamoss and Elderberry products. And if you're interested, I will leave my website at the end of the video, and I'm also going to post it down below so that you can check it out. Alright, and in this video, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that I get about Seamoss. One of those questions being is, what is Seamoss? Alright, so Seamoss is an algae that comes out of the ocean, okay? Sometimes you may find it along the Atlantic coast. Sometimes you may find it in the Caribbean. Sometimes you may find it in Vietnam. It can be found in different places, but you have to know the different species of seaweed in order to know what you're ingesting, okay? And that leads me to my next question. Well, how do I know if I'm buying the right Seamoss? Okay, good question. Normally when you buy Seamoss from anybody, you want to look for something that's called Wildcrafted. Wildcrafted just means that it was grown and manufactured without any type of preservatives, without any type of added salt, without any type of unnatural dyes. Okay, Wildcrafted just means that they took it straight out of the ocean and they either sun dried it or air dried it. Okay, and that leads me to my next question. Okay, so what's the difference between the two Seamosses that I have? And there's so many different more Seamosses. So these two different types of Seamoss, I have the gold Seamoss, and I have the purple Seamoss. Now they both contain over 92 vitamins and minerals that the body needs to thrive. With the Wildcrafted Seamoss, you have to understand that the algae in the ocean takes at least about 3 months to replenish itself after it's been picked. So it's not readily available like the fake Seamoss or the Seamoss that's pool grown or the Seamoss that's grown in factories. Okay, and then when you get your Seamoss, you have to make sure you check the tentacles, and that's these right here. And make sure they're not oversized. You know, make sure it's not wet. When you buy dry Seamoss, you have to make sure that it's dry. Dry, like you can hear it crunch. You should be able to hear your Seamoss crunch when you buy it. There should be no type of moisture in your bag before you even open it, before you even buy it. You can look at the bag and see if it's like air moisture bubbles in it. You don't want it. More than likely that was pool grown, okay? And the same with the purple Seamoss. You know, these tentacles are typically a little bit smaller than the Seamoss that's pool grown, okay? So you want to look for one, you want to look for Wildcrafted. Okay, you want to make sure that with the Wildcrafted, you ask the source and the origin of where they got it from. Because some people lie and put stamp Wildcrafted on here. I mean, people got guts like that. Alright, so that leads me to my next question. What is the difference between gold and purple Seamoss? Alright, that's a good question because there is a difference. There isn't a difference in the amount of vitamins and minerals that are in there because they both carry the same amount. The only difference is the purple color that the purple Seamoss has. And the reason why this Seamoss is purple is not because of no natural dyes, no. This orange gold looking color Seamoss was probably around this color or had a color to it. But what happens is in the process of drying it, this was placed in the sun to sun dry, and the sun gave it its suntan, a sun bleaching tan. So it kind of bleached all the pigments from this golden Seamoss. It didn't remove any of the vitamins and minerals. This type of Seamoss still gives you the energy that you need. It still provides you with all the benefits, of which we're going to talk about later. With this purple Seamoss, because it maintains its purple color, which is what we're going to talk about, the purple color in this beautiful smelling Seamoss is called Anthocyanins. And Anthocyanins is a very powerful antioxidant that gives all fruits and vegetables this purple color, okay? And it helps fight free radicals in the body. It helps promote healthy eye and heart health, okay? And this is why I choose this one. Although they both have the same amount of vitamins and minerals, I prefer the gold because it's a little bit more potent than, I prefer the purple because it's a little bit more potent than the gold. And I can't see it with my glasses. So I need my heart and my eyes to be very, very strong. Okay, so that is the reason why I choose the purple, and that is the difference between the gold and the purple. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is Seamoss and its capability to boost your energy level. A lot of my customers, they take Seamoss just for that purpose. I've been lethargic, I've been really weak, I don't know what to take, I don't have any energy, and I'm young. Go get some Seamoss. Get you some Seamoss. Seamoss is full of iron. It's full of all of the minerals and vitamins that you need, like I mentioned earlier. The reason why I specify on the amount of iron that Seamoss has is because majority of my customers that take Seamoss, they're plant-based eaters. So we don't get our iron from certain meats, we try to get it from plants. And Seamoss has a ton of iron that would help rebuild your blood cells. If you have anemia, anemic, Seamoss would definitely help you with the trick. Okay? And majority of my non-eaters, you know, they would get their iron from meat, poultry, seafood, and they're not taking that. So if you take the Seamoss, it would help replenish and help boost your blood cells and boost your blood count. Okay? Seamoss has about 9 milligrams of iron per 100 grams. Okay? Which means that Seamoss has 9 times more iron than chicken. Yes, chicken. In addition to the iron, Seamoss contains vitamin B, vitamin C, beta-carotene, magnesium, sulfur, calcium, phosphorus, and zinc. And all of these contribute to healthy cell functioning in the body. Okay? I can't stress it enough. From my personal experience, I've noticed a change in my energy. I've noticed a change in a lot of the ailments that I was experiencing years back before I started taking Seamoss in a daily. My children take it every day. It's very rare that any one of them have gotten sick. And even during this health pandemic, we haven't gotten sick. And I thank the Most High for that, first and foremost, because He did give us herbs of the ground to use for everything. And we've been using it. All right, so that leads me to my third thing that I want to talk about. The next thing, people ask me, you're so slim. You have 8, well, you pushed out 8. I gave birth to 8 children. I have 7 that are alive. And how you get so thin? Why are you so small? Oh my gosh, I need help. Get some Seamoss. I mean, my prior videos, I made a little joke, a joking video that my children were coming to me telling me how certain things in the house of theirs were broken, and I'm like, go get you some Seamoss. And I'm noticing now that is my response to a lot of the conflict and the issues in the house. But this is serious though. Some of my customers are having issues with losing weight because the weight is so stubborn. Seamoss helps with weight loss. It definitely helps with weight loss. What happens is Seamoss has iodine, which is very important for healthy thyroid function and your body's metabolism. So what it does is, especially if you take it early in the morning, first thing in the morning, it helps curb your appetite. It helps curb your craving. I take my 2 tablespoons in the morning with my elderberry syrup, and I don't get hungry typically till around 12, 1 o'clock. And I'm up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not full, but I'm not hungry. I'm satisfied. And that's what would help if you're going on a healthy lifestyle change, not a diet. We're going on a healthy lifestyle change. So if you're thinking about losing weight, use the Seamoss in the morning. Do not mix Seamoss with anything with sugars and artificial flavoring. If you need to have something sweet with your Seamoss because you can't take the texture, add some natural sweetener. I would add some date sugar. Maybe some raw honey if you do that. That's stretching it. Or maybe some agave. Or maybe some 100% no sugar added fruit juice. That'll work. Or take some apples and juice it and add your Seamoss to it. That's something I definitely suggest to a lot of my people who are looking to lose weight, and it helps. It helps them a whole lot. So thank you. All right, and for my people who are looking to gain weight, gain that muscle, Seamoss does help build body muscle. It really does. Okay, it's rich in protein. It has over 6 grams of protein in each serving. Recommended dosage is at least 2 tablespoons. So you're looking at 6 to 12 grams of protein in a single serving of Seamoss. So imagine adding your Seamoss to your protein shakes, to your muscle building protein shakes. You're gonna build that mass. You're gonna see over time that you are gaining that muscle and building your muscle. And how I do it is after I work out, I add it to my post-workout smoothie. So I have this whole smoothie with some good and healthy fats. I have an avocado, I have my banana, I have my nuts, from my cashews to my walnuts to my pumpkin seeds to my pecans. Then I add some dates, and then I add my protein powder, which is vegan. Then I add peanut butter, which I know it's not good for me, but I do it sometimes, and oatmeal, and then I add my Seamoss. Man, talking about energy through the roof. Yeah, I definitely suggest you guys try that. It definitely helps. So my next question is, does Seamoss help reboost your immune system? Yes, most importantly, especially during this pandemic, this COVID crisis scare situation, Seamoss definitely helps the body fight back all types of immune threats, including viruses, everyday aging and inflammation. Like I said before, it's an anti-superfood. It's anti-aging, where it helps promote collagen for your skin. It makes you look youthful, helps reduce the fine lines. Now this is not going to happen overnight, guys. It's not a miracle drug. But what it does is, in conjunction with your healthy diet, lifestyle eating, and your healthy exercising and sleeping and water, Seamoss just comes in and does all that extra stuff on top of it. So it's also antibacterial, where it helps remove all the bacteria from your gut, helping you to be able to go and use the bathroom and move your bowels much freely. Because if you don't go at least 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm stretching it, so you should go at least 3 times a day. But 2 to 3 times a day for the average American, if you're not going that many times, then something is wrong. And some of the best herbalists and nutritionists did say that most of the diseases comes from the gut. All right, so we have to make sure we check that out. Okay, Seamoss is also anti-inflammatory. So all the inflammation that you have in your muscles, in your bones, Seamoss has potassium. And that potassium chloride, which helps the body reduce inflammation, that people take for granted. Oh, I was holding the basketball too tight. Oh, I must have just hurt my finger playing whatever game. Oh, maybe I slept wrong. I just had a little pain in my back. It'll go away. Don't overlook those signs. There could be inflammation growing in the body. All right, but the potassium chloride that's in the Seamoss, people take it to lower their risk of infections because of the positive impact it has on the immune system. So make sure you take your Seamoss daily, okay? And the last anti is antiviral. That's one of the best ones for me, especially during this COVID scare. COVID. Seamoss helps fight flu and cold-like symptoms, okay? It helps build your immune system. It helps you protect whatever type of cold or viruses you have. Seamoss is going to help it, okay? And what I can't stress this enough. Do not expect to eat junk food, the fried foods, the sugary foods, the takeout foods, all the meat for both 3 meals. Breakfast, you're having bacon and sausages. Lunch, you're having cold cuts, and for dinner, you're having a roast. Lighten up on that, guys. Incorporate more fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, and then add your Seamosses. I promise you, you will definitely see a difference in your daily healthy lifestyle. Okay, I gotta give a personal story. Me and my family, we've been taking Seamoss since almost a year now. Next month will be a year that we've been taking Seamoss every day. We traveled to New York in April of this year when my mom contracted COVID. She had pneumonia COVID, and she was really bad. She was on breathing machines and she couldn't breathe. My father contracted COVID. My brother contracted COVID. My sister contracted COVID. And everybody was in that same house. I decided to drive from where I live now to go up north to where they live to visit them, to help out in the house. Do you know that the Almighty has prevented us from catching COVID? Me and my 7 children, we were in the same room with my mother. No mask, no nothing. None of us got sick. And I give all honor and praises to the Most High for that. None of us got sick. My sister, she came down from Albany, visited for about a week, went back home, tested positive. She was sick for almost 2 weeks. I thank the Almighty for sending me the food of the earth, so that I'm able to take it and heal myself and protect myself and my children. I can't stress that enough. There was another event that I went to recently this summertime, and I could say over 50, I don't know how many people, but so many people tested positive for COVID and were very, 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 very sick. It was very unfortunate. We lost some people to COVID. It was unfortunate, scary at the same time. I say all of that to say this. You have to take better care of your health, okay? And if it's not from Seamoss, start eating cleaner, eating healthier, you know? Take your vitamins if you want to take vitamins. Take elderberries if you take elderberry syrup. You know, take vitamin C, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D. Drink your water, eat fruits and vegetables. Just eat healthier. And it's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. Like me, I binge once a week. I binge on ice cream once a week. My Ben and Jerry's, my non-dairy. That's just once a week for me. But throughout the week, I'm making sure I'm exercising, getting fresh air. I'm eating my fruits. That's my first meal, fruits. Second meal, fruits. My dinner consists of grains and vegetables. And that's something that my body has gotten used to. I can't eat any other way. So I say that to say this: take care of your health. And last but not least, the best part about Seamoss is that you can add it to your favorite meals because it's tasteless. A lot of people say, oh, it tastes like the ocean. Oh, it tastes like the sea. It tastes like the fish. Not Crown Seamoss. What I do is I make mine with love. And not knocking anyone else, because I'm sure everyone else makes theirs with love. But all of my customers can tell you that they have never bought a jar of Seamoss from Crown Creations and gotten that oceany, smelly taste. Okay, you have to make sure you remove that stuff by soaking it with lemon, lime, rinsing it, spring water, and then just making it with love. But if you still can't take the texture, add it to your favorite meals. You can add it to your baked goods. You can add it to gravies. You can add it to smoothies, teas, coffees if you like coffees. A lot of people like, well, how do you get rid of that smelly ocean taste? Initially, yes, it does smell like the ocean. Ooh, especially this purple one. Horrible smell. Oh, I don't like it. But I normally just soak mine for 24 to 48 hours, add some lemon or lime if you prefer lime, and soak it. And continue to rinse it and change the water every 8 hours and soak it again. And that's how I get rid of mine. So, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it wasn't too lengthy, but I just wanted to encourage you guys to take better care of your health. And if you would like to try Crown Seamoss, here's the website down below. It is www.crownscreations.net, and I guarantee you will not be dissatisfied, okay? And if you don't like it, I'll do something about it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check out my YouTube channel that is called Underneath the Crown, where I post lots of healthy recipes. I even post videos on Seamoss and how to prepare it. And I just appreciate all of the love and support that you guys are supporting Crown's Creations with. Alright, so again, I'm going to post my website. It's at the bottom, www.crownscreations.net. And also, last thing, I am wearing one of my, let me turn the camera down a little bit. One of my Crown's tees. Pardon me while I prosper. If you are interested in this t-shirt, you can find it on my website. And that's crowns-tees.myshopify.com. I'm going to post it down below. And go ahead and help support the movement of Crown's Creation. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. I hope that you definitely learned something. And if you have any other questions regarding Seamoss or Seamoss products or Crown's Creations and any other products that I offer, send me an email or comment below and I'll get back to you. But again, thank you guys and have a good evening.